And we're going to have the gloves are down. Livingston and looks like it's Vandervoort going to scrap. Not a whole lot of punches going on here.
Even more excited for we have a good tussle in front down here. Patrick Hurley going for the Mariners, and both teams are happy with the outcome. So point, right out shot sails wide. And in, nice job on the backhand pass there by Alexei Cornway. He's down and hurt. Grand Falls bench not happy with that. The Grand Falls center remains down, and then taking a punch in the head is Cassot with LeBlanc. That's going to bring Carruthers in a heartbeat. Hunt moves in. Cole Young out there. He doesn't mind mixing anything up, and then he takes a punch, and Young's going to go at it and feeding a couple of left bombs right off the hop. And we've got a tilt here in the preseason with Keegan Hunt hanging on. They both go to the ice. Oh, tilt, Fallow, and Carruthers. Hunt, Carruthers and Fallow. That was a planned drop. He drops the Fredericton rear guard there. Fallow came out swinging.
Checked by Bouchard. And we've got an offside, and we got Matulu and McCarthy going at it at center ice here. Both go down, come right back up firing. Trying to get through. The linesman jumped in there when both went to the ice. Down hard along the near boards by Alshorn. Alshorn challenged by Thompson here. And the two are going to go. Bouchard is back up to his skates, skating by this fight. Alshorn taking Thompson down, getting the better.
Get the puck down. All right, we've got a scrap going on here. Ooh. Connor Keogh. Opportunity. Now we've got a push and a shove in the corner here. We got two players are going to get at it again here. So this will be our second scrap. This time between number 14, Marcus Larad, and I believe number 4, Will Proud.
Really keeping that puck pinned in. We're going to have a scrap at the blue line. It's Steele. Steele's throwing.
This one in, right on. Robauer is able to see it and hold on. And now we have a little bit of a scrum happening around the Lumberjacks goal. And we're going to have a scrap here. Number 7 for the Capitals. That's Wilson. And number 24, Halpert. Halpert getting the early ones in. Wilson coming back. Halpert again. And Halpert goes down.
Again, it rolls all the way down. That's icing. And the little ruckus at center ice as somebody puts the knuckles to Briere.
Devant Gagnon. Beaucoup de joueurs. Oh, il y aura une bataille là entre McKeegan et Austin Paul. Eh bien, Austin Paul qui est un joueur assez important dans l'alignement du Blizzard et on va le perdre pour le reste.
Ballard will give chase to that. Gets there, knocks his guy off the puck. Out of the corner, Kyle right out front. Bond couldn't get a stick on it. Back come Valley the other way. Oh, and there's going to be a tumble here. Ballard's going at it. He's throwing them. Ballard throwing a couple of good ones right away. And we'll have to give that one to him.
Some heavy lumber. Livingston's going to be careful with that elbow. He takes a cross check. Don't retaliate. You hear Blanchard as he's watching the two guys. They're chopping each other down here. Livingston's going to go. Now they're going to fight. Livingston and Chisholm knocks him down. They both get up. They both fall down. Sort of a pair of goals this year to go with a helper. And Fraser with a big hit. It's got the Pictou County bench up in arms. And Crushers. And we're going to have a fight. Fraser's going to have to answer for that. Fraser offhand with the big reach. Oh, he goes up and under. He's in a battle with Stewart, the captain, sticking up for his teammate. Pictou County bench is not happy. The players holding on to each other now as Fraser tries to get that left loose. Trying to get up underneath that visor. Oh, there goes the helmet pop there. That one's going to hurt. And Fraser, they're starting to throw some rockets now at each other. I'll tell you what, this is a classic. Switching hands to Stewart. He goes down. They still want to go at it. That's a pretty solid tilt.
Parsons drops the gloves with McQuaid, as McQuaid didn't take none too kindly to the fact that Parsons delivered that hit on the newest Yarmouth Mariner.
Puck in his goal, they've hit double figures. McPhee's going to score, and there's going to be a scrum in behind the net. Gallant is locked up with Van de Sandy, giving up some height there, and Gallant after that hit has come back in with a burr underneath his saddle. Van de Sandy's helmet's come off. Gallant continues to throw and throws him to the ice.
Now we're going to have a fight. Cole Julian and Logan Kelly Murphy. There's a couple heavyweights. This should be a good one if you're into that kind of thing. Here we go. Julian lands a trio of rights, now a fourth. Now Kelly Murphy fires back. Big right there from Kelly Murphy. Julian battles back now with the left. They're still going at it now. Julian with the takedown. Well, let me tell you.
Keegan Hunt takes a huge check from Briere, and he's challenged by Drew Johnston. Hunt turtles himself to the ice as Johnston drops the gloves and tries to go after him.
Now big hit down the corner, and Dunn and Sanchez are going to throw him, and Dunn emphatically with the decision there.
There's Thomas Lacombe hit with a cross check. Down he goes, then a cap player comes in front of the players' bench.
Cette saison. Là, il y a Clio et Flynn qui vont y aller d'une petite passe. Et c'est rare dans cette ligue. Alors, cet après-midi, on a dit, ça y est, Flynn. Oh, il a été accueilli solidement, malheureusement pour lui, là.
But now we have a fight back in Roseanne, and Stone just spun his man down to the ice. And Hurley, who gets tied up behind the play as she
Zone. And what do we have? We're going to have a square off here. Looks like number 7, Isaac Wilson, and he and number 17, Folo, are going to go at it. Oh! Wilson Folo. Folo is much bigger than Wilson. Wilson tagged him with one. Folo come back with another, and still the right hands start going. And they're both standing, and they're both going to be separated.
Bear sends it up through the neutral zone, and now we're going to have a scrap. William Robinson, Cody Van de Sande away from the play, and they'll trade some blows. Both getting some solid rights in there. Will Robinson, Van de Sande, and they go down quickly, both of them. Clark. Big hit down there, Spears. And that's going to be penalized. Now Spears is going to drop the gloves to Clark. Clark with a big shot. Spears hits him on the takedown. Short, but spirited is what I would call it.
Maine will try the wraparound. He jams at it. Puck free. That's a quick whistle, but the referee couldn't see it. There's a lot of face washing going on. We'll see if fists come out of this. Riley Maine was after his man. He loses his helmet. Sam Gillis and his partner are down in quite a heat. There's a pylon down there, and that's going to bring the D. The D's got to come in now. He's saying, no, we're not going to allow that. Two guys jumped on the back of Sam Gillis, and it's just a free-for-all there. It reminds me of the old days, folks, when I did lines in this league. 5-on-5, there were no punches thrown, and all the gloves are still on hands.
Down into the Grand Falls zone. And we've got a fight down on the other end. It's going to be Brown and Burt. Burt getting a couple of blows in. Brown responding in kind. The helmet's off for Burt. That came off very quickly. Brown taking a couple of blows by Burt. You can see those ones hurt.
And another penalty coming up here. Tabati getting into it with Voss. And the two go at center ice.
For Adams, he chases it into the corner along with Wilson. Adams takes Wilson into the boards. Penalty coming up to the Ramblers. No, 4 Capitals. Oh, we're going to have a little tussle here. Wrap in the corner is Adams and... What a dandy this is. Just the rights going by Adams. Will Proud for Summerside. We'll see. Amherst is getting the original penalty, probably for high sticking.
Just out of his reach, and it goes down the length of the ice, and now we finally, you had the feeling that this was going to happen eventually. Danny and Jordan dropped the gloves well behind the play.
Max Chisholm swinging the puck past the Edmundston net. And we've got a tussle here. Chisholm and Beatty.
I'm not sure what the issue is with that. Didn't see it early in the season. Stone takes a hard hit into the boards. Gavin Hart over and drops amidst immediately.
He couldn't get his stick on that. Trenholm. Badcock rather took the body in the neutral zone and down as McPhee's going to drop the gloves with Isaac Wilson. Braden McPhee, the rookie, going against Isaac Wilson, both throwing right hands. This coming after the hit on Brown in the neutral zone. McPhee's helmet comes off. The referee should get in, and McPhee still feeding Wilson some right hands. Didn't give up to Braden McPhee.
front and just rolls to the goaltender. Goyer swats at Cruz, who hit the goaltender's glove. That's always going to draw some attention. And now we have a fight behind the plate. Young getting into it. And that's been brewing for a little bit here. Young's been jawing at basically everyone.
Here's Delaney. Now James and number 66, McKeegan, are going to go at it. James getting some rights in. McKeegan getting some rights in. Helmet comes off. James continues to fire the rights. Up he stays. And that's okay for the youngster.
Win it. Back off the other side. Lacombe goes for a dump. That's going to be picked up by David. And when behind the play, they tried to jump Arsenault from behind. There's a little scrumble. I don't know who's in it here. I would think maybe it's Briere. I don't know.
As Lorade and Lang, a couple of unlikely combatants, and Lorade gets a couple of good shots away and gets the takedown as well.
Winning you hockey games.
Wow.
Yannick Bastarash now.
Yannick's parents are in the crowd tonight, so
Bastarash.
I was going to say, I was just going to say, I think there's going to be a fight. Hurley and Curry will go here.
Oh, Curry took a shot there. And
he got bulldogged a little bit there.
Okay.
His teammates.
And at the blue line, just momentarily, though, as the Caps will get away. Here on the right wing, here we go. We got a scrap going on between Vandervaart and I think it's Will Proud.
A nice tip there. Oh, and what a shot. And there's going to be a penalty here. And now there's going to be a fisticuff. Bond is going to go at it. And it would be with Matula, and Bond throws him down.
Mariners look to play that out. That's Melanson. Big hit there. One of the Mariners was knocked down, and that starts a fight. Melanson grabs his man. Jersey comes off. That'll probably get him some extra, and he goes for the big takedown. Couldn't see who the Wildcat is.
They throw it around the other side. Otis keeps it in. And there's going to be a fight here in the corner. They're throwing them. And that's David, and I don't know who else is in there. Pretty even match. Both players getting some good licks in.
And now we got a fight over at the red line. It's big Jake Edwards and Shane Delaney. Definitely a size mismatch. Edwards are right hands. Now Delaney fires back, and then Edwards muscles him down. Certainly wouldn't call that a decisive.
James backhanded towards the net. Goes behind the net. Avery gets tied up with Riley McDougall.
And Summerside is upset about that, but that is very clearly an accidental.
We got fists flying. Avery's helmet's off. He's down on the ice, tied up, and a Summerside player swinging. We're going to have more than just the initial penalty on this. It's Adam Fallow being hauled out first. Battle behind the net, but cannot clear. Matulu fires it back down. And Johnston is going to have to answer the bell to Crane here as Isaac Wilson got checked by Johnston behind the net.
Seconds to go in the man advantage for Pictou County. Williams and Bujold battering there along the ice. The gloves are dropped. Bujold and Williams throwing down. Couple of big bombs for Williams. Bujold answers. Now Bujold gets a couple uppercuts in. Vincent Bujold laying the hammer. Good scrap in there.
At center ice, here comes James in. He'll feed it down low and get in after it. He's knocked to the boards. Penalty coming up as James. And now we're going to see a scrap here as Riley McDougall takes exception to the Timberwolves player knocking James into the boards from behind.
Angwa falls down here in the corner, so Delaney will stop it behind the goal and have a look. Now, the Jacks bench wants a penalty called in front as Cook and Charbonneau are going to drop their gloves. And they trade, and Charbonneau's giving it to Cook right now. Cook bounces back and then falls. An extra shot for Charbonneau as Cook's on the ice.
Brock Forsyth to Sanchez. Sanchez moves the puck into the corner, trying to get around Cormier. Forsyth taken down by LaForge. They get up and get into the battle for the puck along the boards. Forsyth dumps LaForge to the ice after the whistle. And we've got another scrum here. At least one bucket is off, and everybody's in. Gartley has dropped the gloves with Brock Forsyth. Gartley going with the rights over the top. We've got some headlocks away from the fight. Referee and the linesman coming in to try to break the two up. Hunter Gartley and Brock Forsyth finally separated.
It's wrist shot coming from Joseph is high and wide. And we've got a fight. Badcock and Thorne. Badcock, the rookie, going up against big number 84, Thorne. And Badcock holding his own against the veteran, fighting the rookie. And look at some right hands from Badcock. Thorne with some lefts puts him down. Rabbit punches to the back of the head.
But gets the pass up to Forsyth. Forsyth has it knocked off his stick by Stewart, and then Forsyth gets driven into the boards by Stewart. Stewart gets driven into the boards by Forsyth, or by McIntyre rather, and now Genge drops his gloves with, who is that? That's Parsons. Genge and Parsons, neither of whom were involved in any of the checks, standing up for each other's team, for their own teammates. Parsons and Genge. Genge gets a couple of good shots in on Parsons. Parsons gets his right hand free, gets a couple of uppercuts in there. Parsons and Genge still going at it here. Genge trying to work his right hand free. Now he has the jersey up over Parsons' head. And the whistle finally blows.
Out of their own end. Great poke check there by Grand Falls, and we've got a fight.
It's it's Keir Jordan, and I believe it's Cole McKeegan, the other combatant involved there.
Fist Rennie and Hart.
Boy, this is a lively one. Started off slow. Watt with the uppercuts. Rennie over the top. Well, this is a dandy.
Mike McQuaid looks nice, find in the center ice, big hit. And we got a scrap. McQuaid's throwing. He's landing some bombs here too. Clark didn't even get to drop the glove. Eden Clark with a big time hit. McQuaid dropped the glove. Clark didn't oblige.
Gonna go get
It's going to be a penalty. Logan Carruthers with the cross check. And now coming in is Graham Patrick. And we've got a tilt. A rare playoff fight. Carruthers and Patrick going at it. And the Hamilton bench roars in approval.
Demeurer dans le territoire du bizarre quand même. Ouais, ben là, c'est rendu du roller derby. Ouais. C'est comme des voitures tamponneuses. Bon, là, ça y est. Ça...
Les esprits s'échauffent. Et voilà. Starting to heat up. Oh, punches are starting to go.
Là, il y a un joueur des Western Capitals qui se bat avec...
Il y en a qui a pris l'air, le numéro 10, puis...
Mais là, il y a un petit problème, c'est que Gibbs ne veut pas se battre. Ouais. Vous avez Kyo qui le martelait, et vous en avez un, comme vous l'avez dit, qui s'est donné un élan à Murchison pour aller étamper Pelletier.
And just slams it off the glass and out to center. Capitals in the note. Oh, boy! There was a big hit on Lacombe right there. And let's see, we're going to get a scrap. And down they go.
Split two, Lockhead got a glove on it. All right, back in towards Coda. We got a scrap. Henderson dropping the gloves with Sturge. Toe-to-toe, big bomb! Henderson still throwing. Sturge answering. What a fight!
As now we have a fight at center ice. It's Isaac Wilson and number 16 for Midge. And these two guys at center are firing them, and for Midge,